Hello, my name is Efron. I'm a Pushcart Prize nominated and award-winning writer and poet and the author of 6 books. I've been writing creatively since I could hold a pen from a very early age and won my first writing contest when I was about 10 for a short story about a three-headed monster and a five-headed monster battling it out. However, if you had followed my writing over the years, you would have read everything from articles and books on personal and organizational purpose to business and leadership topics, my children's stories, and my reflection on the darker side of humanity and hope for a better future in my poetry. I've been lucky enough to have my work published in distinguished publications like Forbes and Huffington Post, Chicago Tribune, North Dakota Quarterly, and hundreds of other publications around the world. As a writer, poetry was my first love. Writing prose for my fraternal grandmother, who was also a poet and songwriter from about the age of 5. For me, poetry is my deepest form of artistic expression and always an important outlet for my personal well-being. Today, I'm going to read you 3 poems from a section of my new and second poetry collection, Towards Unbuilt Places, due to be published by Main Street Rag this fall. The book is currently available for pre-order on their online bookstore, so I hope you can get an advance copy, and I hope you enjoy it. So thank you for that. My new collection, like my previous ones, is dedicated to a search for beauty in nature and humanity, often in the darkest crevices of all that surrounds us. It is broken down into 3 sections: feeding the dead, until there is nothing left to give, and a new home. The following 3 poems are from the first section, Feeding the Dead. I hope you enjoy them and my book. Beautiful trees. Petrified roots cemented deep in the rigid jaws of earth. Arms struggling against another storm. Fruit and leaves dead yet unfallen. Thrust to crack, crack to break. Limb to limb, serpentine rain fills the spaces between. 2 imposing figures nestled in a wood, crowded with figures in their long shadows. One, shades of age gray and rippled bronze. The other, pinkish amber bleeding into raspberry veins. Both broad bodies of grit and thirst, stamping tainted legacies into the yielding earth, vying forever for a bit more sunlight, reaching down through their cracks where shared roots lovingly break open the earth. Indifferent sun. Even in monstrous shadows cast by cloud-kissed monuments, you allow us to see what you cannot. Your burnt gold arms burst through newborn horizons to rest upon our once cold, now pinkening skin, blissfully lifting our charred veils as we mourn the passing of everything. Dying in your reaching rays, blacktop veins flowing with tears reflect on spent bullets in crimson-stained schoolyards. Your nurtured, wide-eyed daisies line our illuminated black car processions, leading yet again to our coldly lit graves. Another lighthouse. Searching, blinding beams like outstretched arms break through raven-winged clouds, fringed translucent cotton white. An unbroken hope that someday, even in darkness, we will be noticed. Always reaching, her light flickers over unclimbable peaks and frothing murky valleys as our pulsating veins, like a sustained drumbeat beneath our thin, wet skin, grasp tightly to one more sun-kissed horizon, inspiring our stirred souls to look back towards unbuilt places. Thank you for listening and supporting my work and the human expression of poetry in all its forms.